Okay, so can you tell us why you came here for the assembly of the ENI? So,
Okay.
which are the reasons?
All right. We have been following the activities of ENI, which operates as AGIP in Nigeria. And we have been doing a couple of field research, about the environmental records and human rights records of AGIP in Nigeria. And recently, we decided to do a research around the gas gathering and gas utilization project of AGIP in Delta State. Precisely, they have a gas plant in Kwale, and they also have a power plant in Okpai. They are all located within the AGIP's oil mining lease area 60 in Delta State. And so in our research, we discovered that this gas plant and gas gathering project were meant to reduce gas flaring and to gather the gas and use them for power generation. And we also discovered that the projects were registered by the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, and the project is earning some carbon credit for AGIP. And our research findings discovered that they are producing about 480 megawatts of electricity from that project, and they, according to the documents we have, transfer about 50 megawatts into the Nigerian power grid. And that power is consumed in the eastern part of Nigeria. And our research shows that the communities around the gas plant and the communities around the power plant operated by AGIP do not have electricity. And these people have been, complaining and agitated. And so some of the reasons why we came here is to present our research findings here in Italy with our partners and ask AGIP and the management why they have not been able to provide some electricity for these communities, and how much emissions have they reduced through this project. And we needed some answers to these questions. And I have just come out of the AGM, and some answers were provided, and we are still expecting some answers in the next 1 month, because they are obliged by the law to provide answers to some of these questions. And according to what the officials told me, in the next 1 month, by law, they are supposed to supply us with some of the answers to our questions.
So was the assembly, I mean your participation, there was some reaction?
Yeah. Some of the response they gave is that they are even planning to double the electricity they are producing. Right now, the documents we have show that they are producing about 480 megawatts. From what they told me there, they said they were planning to expand the whole thing and increase the electricity they are producing. Then concerning the transfer of electricity to the communities, they told me that they are planning to convert from high tension to low tension. Because I suppose they were talking about the use of high tension cable and all that. And they also complained about some conflict in the communities, and the communities are very many, about 50, and they are not able to work right now, but they are planning to double the electricity production and hopefully in the nearest future start stepping down the electricity for the community. And they also told me there that the electricity they are producing right now, they give everything to the Nigerian Power Holding Company. And it is the Nigerian Power Holding Company that decides who they give the electricity to. That they are not actually in position to give out their electricity, but they give everything to the Nigerian Power Holding Company, which is owned by the Nigerian government. And so this company that is owned by the Nigerian government actually distributes the electricity to whoever they wishes. But be that as it may, they are planning to double the electricity production in the next future, and also try to convert the stepping down from high tension to low tension. And they are, which means in the nearest future, they are planning to step down their electricity for the communities. And they are also planning to double the production of electricity. But the current position is that everything they produce, all the megawatts of electricity they are producing, they give them to the Nigerian government through the Nigerian Power Holding Company. And it is the Nigerian Power Holding Company right now that decides who uses the electricity that is being produced. So that is the answers we have gotten right now. They also talked about some new investment they want to do in Nigeria, and they are going to spend some billions of dollars in the new investment in gas gathering and gas utilization. But the comprehensive answers to our question will be sent to us, through some document that they will produce in the next 1 month.
And what are you planning to do with your organization to follow up?
Yes, I was thinking some of this response they have given me now, I will also give this response back to the communities, because of course we are like representing the communities here, and whenever we go back to expand the research we have done, we need to tell the community this is what AGIP is planning to do. They are planning to double the electricity they are producing. They are planning more investment, and all the power they are producing right now is being given to the Nigerian Power Holding Company, and it is the power holding company that has the right to actually distribute this power. But be that as it may, AGIP is planning to double the electricity production, and they are also planning to step down the power in the nearest future for the community. This is the information I have right now, and this information will be passed on to the communities and also passed on to other civil society groups in Nigeria that are working around energy in the Niger Delta. So basically this is what we have now. This is the information we have, and we are ready to pass this information to the community we are working with, and we are also going to pass it to the press in Nigeria. We are also going to pass the information to other civil society groups that are working on the issue of energy in Nigeria. But as we get more feedback from AGIP by way of written document, which we are expecting in the next 1 month, and which they are obliged to give to us in the next 1 month, we will also pass that information around and let everybody see it, because it's an open and transparent process.
Okay. Do you think your experience here was useful?
Yes, I think it was very useful, because the AGIP shareholders and management received what is happening in Nigeria firsthand from somebody who is working in the field, somebody who is conducting research in the field, and they were also in the position to respond to our questions, personally. This is not by email. It is different to write an email to company officials telling them to give you information, and it is also different for you to come to their meeting personally and tell them what you have observed by way of information you have collected from the field during research, and they also try their best to respond. So I think it was very useful, and it has opened a new avenue for us to get more information. Like we asked for the emission reduction they have achieved since 2005 when they opened the power plant, because the power plant is a CDM project approved by the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, and they are supposed to reduce emission and gain carbon credit. And now we are asking for information concerning how much emission have they achieved since 2005. And all this information will be contained in the document that they are going to send to us as their reply. So I think somehow it was useful, because the data we have collected now, they are directly from AGIP. And so when we are using this information and data, they will not be able to contest with us, because this data came directly from them. So it is useful to come and get information directly from them, so that when you are using that information tomorrow for your research and for your campaign, they will not be able to hold you, because they are the ones that gave you that data and that information. So that's the way it is. So somehow it's good, and it's useful in a way.
Okay, thank you.